Assalamualaikum and a very good day to our lecturer IRTS Muhammad Kamarul Zaman bin Musa and SRTS Dr. Muhammad Ashraf bin Abdul Rahman. Welcome to our project presentation for Building Services Integrated Project for Site 2 Pasar Awam Pagoh. Our group is Group 9 and the group member consists of AMALIA FARZANA binti ZAMRI, myself, and the other members is Muhammad FADZLI HAKIMI bin Muhammad FAIZUL, and the last one is FARID AZRI bin ABDUL RANI. First and foremost, let me explain the detail of the project. For background of Pasar Awam Pagoh, it is a wet and dry market with selling a variety of wet and dry foods such as chicken, meat, fish, vegetables, fruits, and so on. It is easier to find the market location because it is beside the roadside and close to other supermarkets. It is also a strategic location as it is close to other residential area, which will make the people more convenient to go for the grocery shopping. So the operation for Pasar Awam Pagoh is starting from 6 AM until 12 PM, and it also operate in Monday to Friday. It is closed on Saturday and Sunday. The population in Pagoh is estimated around 50,000 people, and this helped the market continue to develop. In the Pasar Awam Pagoh, there were 20 shops and about 30 traders doing their business, as well as 100 consumers who visited this market on a regular basis. So the location of the Pasar Awam Pagoh is in Pagoh, Muar Johor, and just about a 10-minute drive from the exit of Pagoh Toll Plaza. Near the Pasar Awam Pagoh, there are several infrastructures around Pasar Awam Pagoh, such as primary school, petrol station, bank, highway, police station, health clinic, pharmacies, and religious places. So, what we can identify the problem from the Pasar Awam Pagoh, it is a single-story wet market, so there were no sufficient stores for them to sell a variety of fresh goods and fruit, groceries, and meat. And the second one, the choices for customer are limited, which causes a lack of interest and in visiting the wet market to purchase essential daily goods on the other hand. And the third problem is the current drainage system and fire protection system are ineffective, resulting in an untidy and odor-free atmosphere. And the last one, the problem is parking and accessible parking are insufficient in Pasar Awam Pagoh.
Okay, now I will explain about the feasibility studies. First, the surrounding area. Pasar Awam Pagoh has 18 shop lots in front of it and it close to the main street. The shop lots were more accessible for passerby to browse than the wet market because the wet market is placed behind the shop lot, and there is no signboard indicating that the Pasar Awam Pagoh is there. There was a small playground for kids to play on that was alongside the shop lot and in front of the wet market. There was a supermarket next to the Pasar Awam Pagoh known as Green Apple Store. There was also a Pagoh Sport Complex near the wet market that was only 1 minute away by vehicle and 5 minutes away by foot. The Pasar Awam Pagoh is surrounded by a residential area. Some locals will purchase their daily necessities at this market. Next is infrastructure. The basic facilities at Pasar Awam Pagoh is provided with car park compartment and motorcycle park compartment. Is provided with adequate seating or table. It also have a public telephone and public toilet. For the building, it based on Green Building Index and universal design, suitable and obstructive proof and awning from heat and rain. For the wall, is glazed tile wall up to a height of 5 feet from the floor. The entire interior wall has been fitted with glazed tile. For the floor, it was installed with non-slip homogeneous tile. For the drainage, all drainage are connected to sewer. Fitted are prepared before entering the sewer. Drainage are easily accessible for washing, and it did not have a grease trap. Next is hanging iron for the meat, which is kettle or god, must be of stainless steel. The height from the table surface is 5 feet. For the walkway in the market is not less than 10 feet wide. The fish, vegetable or meat table overall size is 8 feet times 10 feet for the floor area. The table size is 6 feet times 3 feet and 6 inch. Electricity and water supply and sink are provided for each stall. The tabletop finish should be in stainless steel. All wall and floor finishes must be finished with tile. It also must provide adequate lighting and fan. For the cover outlet, water and electricity supply is provided individually for each outlet. Fans are provided individually. For wall exceeding 3 feet, glazed tile shall be installed. The next is domestic water resource. For Johor, the private corporation that receives the water supply from Jabatan Bekalan Air is Syarikat Bekalan Air Johor, Senang Berhad. SAJ then distribute water to the whole of Johor, which was processed and treated before distribution. Raw water is treated through aeration, coagulation, flocculation, sedimentation, filtration, disinfection, and conditioning. Then, from service reservoir, water supplies to Pasar Awam Pagoh. Next is electricity supply. Electrical city system in this building start with the step-down transformer provided by the utility company and installed near the structure. The transformer lower the standard line capacity to 2 dual voltage device, then goes into master switch and electrical meter to track the subscriber consumption. Every voltage pair has a different wiring distribution system from the counter. The master line moved to the circuit breaker board, then broken down into circuit equivalent to domestic appliance application. Low voltage power line and wiring are distributed through partition and shielding sandwich room from the circuit breaker panel. Next is access road. The road to Pasar Wan Pagoh and Gerai Majlis Perbandaran Muar share the same access road. Car, lorry and other vehicle must use the only one road access provided to approach and exit the area. The access route for the truck and other heavy vehicles should be separate from other vehicles to minimize traffic congestion early in the morning. There is only one way in and one way out to Pasar Wan Pagoh. As the result, more effort should be developed to make it easy for vehicles to enter and exit, rather than to prevent traffic congestion to Pasar Awam Pagoh. Okay, the next slide is marketability survey. The questionnaire survey was distributed randomly to 30 people. The data is interpreted from the distributed questionnaire to analyze the marketability and the problem faced by the local or the visitor of Pasar Awam Pagoh. It has 4 sections, and the first section is section demographic question. In this section, 16 male respondents respond to the questionnaire survey and another 14 of female respondents participate in this survey. The section 2 will tell about the Pasar Awam Pagoh. In this section, 18 respondents answering that they are familiar with the Pasar Awam Pagoh. Meanwhile, another 12 respondents were not aware and did not even know about the existing of Pasar Awam Pagoh. 70 respondents know about Pasar Awam Pagoh from local and another 10 of respondents know from friend, while the other know from website, lecturer and course project. The third section is the respondent opinion toward Pasar Awam Pagoh. For this section, 10 respondents were not sure about the accessibility of the Pasar Awam Pagoh, while another 9 respondents agree that the accessibility to Pasar Awam Pagoh is easy. Unfortunately, the other 11 respondents disagree with the statement of Pasar Awam Pagoh is easy to access. 17 respondents disagree with the design of the building being convenient and user-friendly for disabled people, while 8 respondents strongly disagree with the current facilities provided for the disabled people. Only 2 respondents agree and another 3 respondents were not sure about the facilities provided. 12 respondents disagree with the adequacy of facilities provided at Pasar Awam Pagoh, such as washroom, stall, bench and other. Moreover, 7 respondents strongly disagree with the sufficiency of facilities at Pasar Awam Pagoh, and another 11 respondents felt that facilities offered were sufficient. 11 respondents strongly agree on upgrading Pasar Awam Pagoh to be the more modern, advanced and convenience market. However, 3 respondents strongly disagree, and 9 respondents disagree with improving the Pasar Awam Pagoh to be better market. For the last section is suggestion for the improvement of Pasar Awam Pagoh, which is open-ended question. In this section, 13 respondents suggest to improve the current facilities, such as supplying more adequate parking area, relevant facilities for disabled person, reorganize the section of Pasar Awam Pagoh so that the customer, seller and visitor feel comfy. A few respondents suggest to improve the ventilation system because of unpleasant smell from the trash nearby. The lighting system need to be improved because the Pasar Awam Pagoh looks gloomy and dark. The current Pasar Awam Pagoh need to be upgraded to a more modern, advanced and convenient market. Finally, other respondents give feedback about Pasar Awam Pagoh, where they comment about the hygiene of the washroom and need to be cleaned daily.
Okay, my name is FADZLI, HAKIMI bin FAIZUL. I will present about design criteria. The objective of our design is to make Pasar Awam Pagoh system more organized and clean. For our design, we have objectives such as below: smooth system parking and waste management. We aim to create a comfortable parking place and was also appropriate for the traffic flow. We also organize waste management by situating it at the fair end of the market distance. We are aware of the cleanliness of the location as a result of this. Hygiene and comfort able for customer perception. We put emphasis of having clean sink with enough water supply, making cleanup and breeze this will gradually transform people perception and aid in the marketing of the Pasar Awam Pagoh. Escalation. We also want the escalation within the Pasar Awam Pagoh to make the community feel more at ease with their working environment. Okay, next is suitable lighting. We highlight the importance of both natural and artificial lighting in the structure, windows, open windows and ceiling skylight. Provide lighting for our design. This will conserve the energy and enhance the aesthetic of the inside of the building. Accessibility and location. In any market, location and accessibility are critical. It either make people live easier or aid the smooth running of the market. To reduce traffic jam, the entrance for the lorries and the rubbish lorries will be isolated from the other vehicle in our design, because the loading bay at the back of the Pasar Awam Pagoh. Various food court. There is 74 table in the with 4 chair each. On every table will be enough to accommodate 12 shop lot for the food court and the selling vendor food court for food public at Pasar Awam Pagoh starting from 6 AM until 12 AM every day. Okay, next, this is side view of the Pasar Awam Pagoh. Okay, we start at the front. This is guard house. so the customer can go from here. Okay, then this is parking, and then it also for some parking lot for the food court and the pasar too. And then this is toilet and surau, water storage tank is supply for the pasar and the food court. And this is waste management. All the rubbish from the pasar and the food court will put here, and then the lorry will come from here and took the rubbish, and then they can make the U-turn here at the assembly point. And supply lorry also came from here and drop the supply item here at the loading bay, backside of the pasar. Okay, this is another perspective view of the pasar. This view from the back side of the pasar, the right side from the pasar, and this is front side of the pasar. Okay, next. Okay, this is the roadway traffic flow at the waste management. This is water storage tank, and then this is non-halal section. Waste management here. Got house. Okay, this is view inside the non-halal section. This is view another than that is view from the inside of the pasar for the section meat, fish, vegetable, fruits and groceries. Okay, this is view for the food court, and this view inside the food court. We provide with fan, chilling fan and lighting. Okay, next.
So for the target for the Pasar Awam Pagoh that we design, public can buy all daily necessities, especially wet and raw food items such as fish, meat, chicken, vegetables, fruits and other necessities. For the second target, market visitors such as tourists can choose the market as a place to buy souvenirs such as textile and handicraft of local that sell by the traders. And the last one, public can come to take their breakfast, lunch and dinner at the food court near the Pasar Awam Pagoh. For the point of interest, the interesting about Pasar Awam Pagoh that we design is the concept is a green building which will use natural resources for the business operation to save cost and environment. And the second interest is all the stuff that are selling at Pasar Awam Pagoh is sorting to eat type to make it easy for people to buy. Various food that are sold at Pasar Awam Pagoh also from the food court from morning until night can attract people to come not only for Pagoh residents. And the last interest is the parking design, which easy to park and access also will attract people to park their vehicle at Pasar Awam Pagoh. That's all from us. Thank you.